Very much a first lap incident of misfortune there.
And now here we're going to see Sharp there in the 24
for 11, and let's see if they make it all the way through.
Stromstead in the 4. Oh, an incident.
This was the moment that we saw Intrapuvazak making his way through on the inside, but the crash is further back and looks older. So it looks like there's
comes through turn 1, gets on the AstroTurf, and that is what spins him round. And that gets on the AstroTurf, and that is what rotates the car into a spin.
The wall, yes it was. A squeeze to the wall down towards turn 9 for Voisin being the driver squeezed.
Yeah.
And that's why they both ended up going straight, just ran out of space up against the wall. I'm suspecting outside curb. And he's actually lost it before he makes it.
You see him right there. Oh my, that was big. Yeah, that was. We'll see.
Assim por todo mundo e pelo evento.
Valeu, Dona Célia, seu Augusto, ó. Aí o replay, ó. Aquela carpinada, né? E aí, meu amigo? Chão, céu, chão, céu, chão, céu.
Prejuízo na largada ali, Ale.
Opa, aí o replay do Manso, ó. Não falei? Deu uma carpinada, né?
Just gets into the turn, tips over, picks himself up quickly.
He's just blocked by another rider who was stranded in a rut. There we see another problem. Beginning to dry here on Saturday. Guys are then forcing his way up the inside. A mistake important today in these conditions. There you can see that nasty incident on the way to the first corner with a clash there with easily done. Yeah, nasty moment there. Enjoying this, but you're racing for the ultimate prize, even at this early... Oh, the wall's down. Just slips off. This last corner here, very nearly all went wrong here, with the back marker coming around there. And De Wolf just had no momentum coming out of there, and very nearly could have thrown it away.
Toft sits Middlehurst alongside. Oh, now there's contact. Smith and Rory Smith, they both go off, and that's surely Waltay's trophy for both of those drivers. Two of the big names.
Inside line. Oh, they have clashed this time. Up in the air goes. He's off. He's in the grab and he's out of the race.
He certainly is. And Joe through. Got Luke Cooper and Adam Higgins just behind the spin, and that is Josh LaRue, who's had an excellent race up until that point, but is all driver Rory Smith.
And a big moment for Josh LaRue. He was locking up. He was sideways.
Oh, big moment there, and that is in the barriers, and that. So he can't take advantage and should not make the pass. He's on the inside. He has to keep his nose clean, so he goes through, and there was the trouble from behind. Colin Berninghausen just tangling with the nose of Flint Shearing's car, who got spun around.
Na categoria A da Turismo 1.4, e olha ali o toque. O toque do Wilton Pena.
Guto conseguiu superar.
E opa, tem um sururu formado por ali.
Clayton Bus.
É o Clayton Bus com o Pardini.
1対1コーナー飛び出していきましたが、さあ、と1台マシンが回った7号車。これは森山統制。さあ、面白い回になってきそうです。突破さあ、あと1台越していく77号車。
よし。
Prepare him for one particular fast left-hander in stage 3. Russell was in touching distance of this year's WRC2 title until he won.
369, 332 for the win. Oh, kablooey for Wilkerson. Got the thing safely stopped down just past the finish line in the shutdown area.
There. Exactly, do this. It actually didn't even need to touch the curb to get that car sideways. How heavy was the contact with the tyres? Oof, heavy enough.
It just shows how flying off the back of one of the Ferraris. Whose car was it? It flew. Oh, there's a big connection there. Oh. The Porsche and the number 7. That is the car collection Motorsport of Basham opening for him to get. Oh, big slide from the 786. That's the Get Speed Kiki Saknana and Adamo Seika Amcar, and that is bonnet up. Have a look under there.
Straight. So car 35 is going to come in for a drive-through penalty. And we see another spin.
And contact with the Racing Spirit of Le Mans car.
think it's one of the CD Sport cars, the MV2S racing car. That has had a big shunt. Oh, a huge shunt! Down the back. We have a safety car. We have multiple cars in the barriers. What happened? So it's contact with Francesco Giacone in their battle for position. They were squabbling over 8th, with Zalonka making the move, and then
what happens here?
And
car
then
two just loses it on his own.
I can only assume George King has arrived at the scene of the accident. And here, so we're going to see it's contact. It's contact with, I think, the BHK car, and thankfully it's not the ANS car. It's one of the DB Autosports.
But look, he's going through on the inside. Oh, he just clattered into the side of Nick De Vries. De Vries had dropped down the order, and that is why.
I mean, remember last year with the final restart there? Oh, and he did. He got a tag from Kevin Magnussen.
Yeah, middle of the track. It was front wheel against front axle aligned with rear axle. Whose ever fault it was.
Going to be the view from Joe Guan Yu. He got out of it really quickly. He saw the hint of that happening immediately. That is Esteban Ocon chancing one at Portier. The two Alpines come together. Alpine versus Alpine. And there's the contact. I can tell you Esteban Ocon is in the garage. And that is why.
You can see the damage to the left rear immediately on the car there.
Have come up in Monaco, and this is the reason why Maloney
behind there. Dirksen needs to be more aware than that. Just joins the racing line and wipes Maloney.
Let's go on board. And there you go. No rotation.
The outside of Sandoval.
Tough moment for driver. But Oliver Bearman only in 6th place. Oh my word, it's a clout into the barrier.
Impeding there, so I wonder if when he was on that cool down lap, he lost it. Stanek there.
That's the leaders going through, and then wait for the car who is wide. Martin shouldn't be that far down. He must have got a tech
there, waiting for any required action in this race. Will have heard that one before they saw it, and it really is. This one, literally made of the streets of Monaco, as we see that incident for Intravuvis.
Just when he thought his shift had ended, Sami Megatunev lost it.
We're just going to have...
There's Loke.
Loke's lost the rear on the way in, and rumbled flag during the qualifying session. Won't be permitted to take any further part in the session, so Headley is out. And there the incident, whether Montoya's gone off in avoidance there.
Running in the all-blue Williams colours there, goes round the outside of Leo Forneroni. Oh, spin! One of the Red Bull Juniors has gone round. Oh, big crash. We've got loads of cars involved in that one, unfortunately. Look
to the car of Lindblad. It's actually Lindblad who comes across to try to take the line in. Is he going to get a little bit of help on the way into Portier?
Yes.
No, he's going to get a lot, isn't he? Yeah. Into the outside wall.
That was one of the road in motorsport cars. He was
just heading them down, and it's Solov tries to make the move.
Big crash in front of me. I couldn't avoid. I have so much battle.
And Van Hoopen then trying to out the car around the outside, and is just way too far away from the apex to be still close to race.
Up into Rousset, we only get a partial view of it, but there you go. Well, that tells us all we need to know, doesn't it, Louis? He's just put the slick tyres on. That is, well, that's fastest through the second sector. Francesco Braschi now fastest through the second sector. There is Fernando Monhi into the